Hi, I'm Dr. Patrick Cohn. Welcome to Sessions with Doc. In this video, I'm going to talk about how the yips start in baseball and my theory about the yips cycle and what keeps ball players stuck in the yips cycle. You're watching Sessions with Doc. So one of the things that I'm asked quite a bit by ball players is, how do the yips start? Where do they come from? And today I'm going to talk about my philosophy about what I call the yips cycle. So simply, the yips can start when you have a little tension or you're trying to avoid mistakes out there and you miss a throw. It could be just one throw, it could be two throws. And then all hell can break loose from that point. If you don't have confidence in your mechanics, you don't have confidence in your throw, then you can really start questioning things. So the yips cycle starts when you have maybe one bad performance, one bad game with one bad throw. And here's what the yips cycle looks like. So you have a past yips or missing, and then you have the fear of missing again. In other words, you're afraid of throwing another ball in the dirt or throwing it over the first baseman's head, for example. That fear of missing leads to avoiding embarrassment, and those go hand in hand. I don't want to miss because I don't want to look silly. I don't want to let down coach as well. I don't let down my teammates. That avoiding embarrassment and that fear causes you to go what's called over control. Now, over control is if you've ever thought too much about your release and how you're supposed to release it and when you're supposed to release the ball. That's a good example of how ball players over control their throw, is they tend to manipulate or steer or guide the release. Now, that leads to the actual yip, which means you have excess tension, you have over control, you lose your accuracy, you lose your timing, you lose your speed. Once you've had that yip, you feel like, well, I've failed again. Once you get to that point where I failed again, you feel embarrassed. Or you could feel like you're letting your teammates down or you're letting a coach down. But basically, it's your danger sign. Danger, danger, danger. You're not feeling good at that point. Then you start to feel like, well, others see me as a failure. Others are viewing me as a failure. Then I must be a failure. All of this leads to you tinkering and trying to find a solution. That's another part of the yips cycle that keeps you stuck. You start changing your mechanics, you start changing your release, you start working with a different coach, or you start working with a teammate on your throwing, and now there's just way too much overthinking. Then the cycle starts all over again. A miss, once again, a fear of a miss, a fear of avoiding embarrassment. What are others going to think? So that's my philosophy about the yips cycle and how you stay stuck in the yips. I'm going to have a lot more information about this. You can check out my website at baseball-yips.com and download a free report titled 8 Mental Strategies to Help You Overcome the Yips. And don't forget to subscribe while you're here so you'll be notified when I have more videos available. Thanks. Hey, please subscribe to my videos using the button on the upper hand right of this video. In addition, we have 2 related mental training videos for you to watch. And please jump over to my website at baseball-yips.com and download my free report, 8 Mental Game Strategies to Break the Yip Cycle.